Amongst other things, he's second among defensemen in assists. He's got 56 this season. He is just Mr. Everything for the Isles. He blocks shots. He leads the team in that category as well. It was the difference in the game when these teams met earlier this year. Lacombe headmans to Lindstrom, and he gets it to Terry, and a cross-ice pass that is kicked on net by Vatrano and then frozen to the side of the goal by Varlamov.
Want to dump it in. Finally, the Ducks force a turnover, and the counterattack comes close. It goes off the skate of Frank Vatrano. Still looking for goal number 30. Varlamov's just going to jam that right pad up against the post, and that puck sticks right underneath it.
Brian, we'll never know. And Martin out there. Clutterbuck is the all-time NHL hits leader. Here they come on a possible 2-on-1, and Lee's pass in front broken up by Radko Gudas. Back to the line. Pelech didn't get it through.
Really hope to exploit in this game.
The only saving grace for Patrick Roy regarding his penalty kill is that they take the fourth fewest penalties in the National Hockey League. Dostal makes a save on Palmieri. Loose rebound, and Lee sent it wide.
Palmieri is going to get this puck at the top of the circles and blast away, and Anders Lee is right on the doorstep. He got one crack at that rebound.
Sends it right back. A little trouble with it there. Jackson Lacombe, and then his pass off the mark for Gus Lindstrom. And it's a turnover right in front. Casey Cizikas scores.
Just not crisp passing. The defense combination of Lacombe and Lindstrom. You just give time to the opposition. You see that the pass to Lindstrom wasn't good. He couldn't handle the puck. And then it's dug out by Holmstrom and put right on a tee. And a wide open opportunity for Casey Cizikas.
Nice play by Simon Holmstrom, who's having a career year this season. That's trying to go forward. Looked like a 2-on-1 was going to develop, but the puck wouldn't settle for him. Now he'll serve it back to the point. Mityakov gets it down low in behind the net, trying to wrap it around. Lundestrom almost got to his own rebound as Varlamov stretched the left pad. One hand keeps it free along the boards. Jones gets it to the point. Gudas' shot tipped. Good hand-eye there by McTavish, but it went wide off the deflection.
Yeah, it's a good idea, though.
Here's a stretch pass behind the defense. And Dostal can't get enough of it. It sneaks through. Kyle Palmieri makes it 2-0.
Boy, Kyle Palmieri, he's got such great hands. Mike Riley just drills it, and look at this. He opens up the goaltender. Just it's low and slow.
Oh,
he takes it back against the grain. Watch him just kind of get the goaltender sliding. It touches the stick of Lukas Dostal.
2-0. Romanov leads the rush the other way, and Bo Horvat trying to force it in front. It deflects to Barzal. He couldn't keep it on his stick, but it's followed up by Adam Pelech. He'll pull it in and fire it off the glove of Dostal. And trickled just wide. Islanders recover it. Horvat again to Barzal, pulls it in, and Dostal made the stop. Rebound came off the end boards in front, and Horvat had a chop at it. Puck moved down low. First penalty is over. Islanders 0 for 2 now and still looking for their first power play shot on goal, and they get it here, and it's a goal for Brock Nelson.
Just a nice little give and go down low between Horvat and Nelson. Fowler gambles a little bit, and then so does Jakob Silfverberg. Nobody gets a piece of the puck. And then it's a one-touch pass from Horvat. Give and go. There's the return. And Brock Nelson's having just a terrific year, and he zips that up top. 29th of the season for Nelson.
And off the one face-off, they work it around. Vatrano with a one-timer. That went through Varlamov and out the other side. Wow. Frank's wrist shot creates a rebound, but it skips behind Silfverberg. He's able to recover. Stars as well in an eventual 6-2 loss. Dostal out to cut this one off as it was deflected at center, and he'll spin it back up the near boards. Palmieri knocks it down, and it comes to the slot for Pajot. His shot blocked, and off to the races Max Jones. He's got a trailer. Killorn pulls it in and scores! Alex Killorn with a goal in his 4th consecutive game.
Well, that's the start that the Ducks were looking for in this period, and that gets the crowd engaged. One thing in mind, and that was to put it on net. The key block by Gudas. Jones uses his speed to gain the blue line, and then he just drops it off. And I don't think that Varlamov was screened on the play. I just think that Killorn makes a great shot. Up over the catching glove.
1 for 3 so far tonight with the extra man on the Isles. Engvall receives, brings it across the line for Lee right down the slot. Didn't get a lot on it, partially blocked and poked away by Dostal and put into the netting. Late speed from Horvat, and Palmieri carries across the line. Back to the point, Nelson. Dobson lost it for a minute, and his shot off a couple of skates, loose in the slot.
A little bit too much on that little drop pass from Barzal.
Silverberg steps out of the box and comes up with the puck across the line to Strome. Gets it on net. Rebound. Silverberg poked it just wide. Cutting into the middle, drops it off. Romanov trying to make one more pass, comes right back to him. And a nice job by Terry, who kicks it away after blocking it. He's 2-on-1 with Strome. Terry will shoot. Kicked aside by Varlamov.
Varlamov playing the shot all the way. And that made it a lot easier for him.
Oh, Mintyukov just threw it to the net. Tipped just wide by Strome. Once again, though, you got to love the shot mentality.
Yep.
Ducks have taken that a little more to task here in this second period. Vetrano curls right back in with Terry. Terry pulls it in and shoots. Blocker save. Varlamov. Strome to the bumper. Killorn gives it back. Nice cross-ice pass, and that one went off the skate of Vetrano. He then digs at it and just fires from the side of the net. Fowler out high. Vetrano one-timer. That off the blocker of Varlamov. Fowler again able to seal at the point.
Noah Dobson went back, had a long talk with his goaltender, try and get things straightened out.
Horvat wins the draw at the other end, and the Islanders go to work. Nelson gets it in front, and that's easy for Bo Horvat. Boy, you just talked about the miscommunication at one end. Anaheim just barely missing a golden opportunity, and then a golden opportunity at the other end for Bo Horvat.
Bo Horvat, watch it in front of the net. He's going to slide off Mason McTavish, and Mason just loses him. And just that little hesitation from McTavish means that Horvat is just wide open.
The back end of back-to-backs. They have yet to win a game this season on the back end of back-to-backs. This is their 7th set of the year. Picked up a couple of points with overtime losses and shootout losses. But here's a pass picked off by Engvall. He's going to turn on the Jets. Got around Gudas and scores.
That expression, he who hesitates is lost. Engvall had a full head of steam. But watch the quick move back to the forehand here. Got Dostal guessing that he was going to go wide. And then he kind of cuts back against the grain.
Clutterbuck handles in his own zone, off the stick of Martin the rest of the way down. Zellweger is there. Slowed down just long enough for Kyle McLean to get a good piece of him. McLean gets it towards the net, alone in the slot. A chance for Clutterbuck, and he scores. Again, the Islanders create a turnover on the forecheck and waste no time.
On 19 shots, contact down low. And then you could just see that Cal Clutterbuck is just, he's F3 on the play. He's just hanging around the top of the circles, and all of a sudden he finds a
10 seconds left as Myers picks up a bouncing puck into the New York zone, swept off his stick by the veteran Mike Riley. He's going to try to skate it away, and he will. The Islanders get the win, 6-1.